And we begin with the latest COVID numbers. Coronavirus cases in North Carolina continue to surge quickly. Another 3,200 people testing positive for the virus today. Over the past 2 weeks, 7.5% of tests have been coming back positive. And doctors say the reason the numbers are spiking so quickly is because of the Delta variant. It spreads easier and faster than the others. Right now, nearly 1,200 North Carolinians are in the hospital battling serious cases of COVID, and that number is jumping by the dozens each day. Those rising metrics partly why some school districts are now requiring masks for students and staff this upcoming school year. Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools voting unanimously today to mandate masks for everyone that steps foot inside a school building this fall. And WCNC Charlotte's Tanya Mendes was at the board meeting and found out what led school leaders to this decision. Tanya.
You know, if this decision had been made a couple of weeks ago, the board might have gone in a different direction. But because of all of the rising cases that we're seeing in the community now, the board chair told me today that she's heard from more than 70 doctors in our community just in the last few days, saying because of the trends right now, masks are the best way forward.
All students, staff, volunteers, and visitors inside CMS schools and facilities will be required to wear face coverings indoors.
It's the return of the mask for everyone who sets foot on CMS property this academic year.
It's either all or nothing. And if we want to be safe, as we all want to keep our students in school, we need to wear the mask for now.
The recommendations by the superintendent, backed by leading health experts in the community.
We have incredibly clear data that masks work.
And supported by all except one of the CMS board members Friday.
But my question is, what problem are we trying to solve?
The one holdout said children are not at great risk of developing serious illness.
The problem does not exist in our schools. The problem does not exist in our staff or the children in our schools.
New data released Friday show that right now, approximately 20% of the COVID cases in our community are in children under 18. With cases spiking just in the last 2 weeks, board members said they have to do everything they can to avoid quarantines this school year. Because remote learning is no longer allowed under state law if kids get sent home or schools shut down.
It is incumbent upon us to keep kids and our staff safe while they are in person.
The motion passes by a vote of 8-1.
Immediately after the vote,
Why was it only one-sided?
uproar from the anti-mask parents in the crowd.
Every other district lets them be optional.
Police escorting many of them out.
We will not forget who voted for this.
So you saw things just got pretty tense inside that meeting. You're going to hear from some of the parents who were in the audience today on both sides coming up at 6 o'clock. Reporting at the Government Center, I'm Tanya Mendes, WCNC Charlotte.